you know, they'll always tell you there are no original ideas. By this point, there aren't. Like, I've had people come up to me and say, "Hey, there was this Twilight Zone episode about somebody who had a nightmare about a number, and they went to the airport and they didn't, you know, take the flight because it was one. We have one more seat. I forgot the name of it. Flight.
Yeah, sure.
22.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, "You took it from that," and I'm like, so there's never an original idea, but I think what makes an idea original is what each writer brings to it. Because
yeah, that makes sense.
You know, because I tell whenever I speak to writers groups or whatever, I tell them like the thing, you know, you shouldn't try to make what's out there that's popular, because then you're trying to be something else. You're trying to create something.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And you know, what each of our life experiences, what we've been through, what we love, what we hate, what we fear, like all that stuff, nobody else in the world is like us. We're all in, so our individual worldview and our experiences are what's going to make our script stand out.
Yeah.
As opposed to trying to fit into like a box of what we think is popular.
Yeah, I think what I'm hearing you say is to find your voice as a writer.
Yes.
And because I've had students that will write and you'll read their script and it's like Shane Black wrote it, you know, very kind of like, as my one friend put it, staccato. And it's like, well, that's great, but that's his voice. What's your voice? And they think by reading his scripts and emulating his style that works. And it's like, it's not how it works. You have to find your voice. Now, if you're inspired by that and you put in your toolbox, but bring in other things and find your own voice, you know? Yeah.
That's 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, I tell people, because, you know, when I was finding my voice too, I mean, I read a lot of horror scripts, and there would be things that I would like that I would just put in, like you said, my toolbox. Like I didn't copy like a screenwriter's style, but I'm like, oh, this is kind of, you know, this kind of gets across what I like to get across in a cool way. So you start building your toolbox with your own creativity. So you take those tools and then you'll find your voice within that mashup.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think screenwriters are the best thieves in the world.
Yeah.
Because we steal from other writers. We steal from everybody around us. You know, if you piss us off at the grocery store, we're going to take that part. We're going to steal that, put that in the script. You know, I mean, it's just the way it is.